Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out Yono and the Celestial Elephants. If my controller was gonna work. That's funny, I was just playing it. Alright, well, worst comes to worst. Okay, what do I got here? New game. Oh, maybe this game doesn't have Pro Controller support. It's only Joy-Cons. Ha, that's hilarious. I didn't think a game this late into the release schedule would not have Pro Controller support. Hi, Sandara. I saw you fall from the sky. What kind of thing are you? Well met, Sandara. My name is Yono. I'm an elephant. I'm a human. Nice to meet you. I'm on the lookout for an adventure, which is why I'm out here in the wilderness. Then I saw this big shiny star fall from the sky. I figured that it could be a good place to look. That's how I found you so quick. That's what I'm here for too. I am ready for an adventure. There's a small village just up ahead. It's called Windhill. That's where I was when I saw the star. Come on, I'll take you there. Follow me. Freaky looking human, your old friend. Let's see, headbutt, use trunk. Direct target lock. Okay. Secret Forest Jar Shrine. Please don't lift my jars. Please don't stand in front of them and press your interact button. They break easily. Thank you for your concern. Whoops. These big boulders are blocking the path. I just jumped over them before, but maybe you'll want to find another solution. No offense. I wager even rocks like these are no match for that mighty skull of yours. I'll see you down the road. Try and keep up. Wow, you really pulverized those boulders. How strong are you? I bet you can push this big heavy box around like it was nothing. Just keep walking right into it for a while until it starts moving. Really put your back into it, you know? Personally, I can't even budge it. Well, I'll run ahead. Don't dawdle. Look at all these dandelions. Don't you just want to blow them all out? Kaplufi. And I mean, your nose is huge. Just imagine what a mighty gust you can whip up with that thing. Anyway, we're not far from Wind Hill now. Just a bit more. I'll meet you again when we get there. So long. You found a health token. Collect 4 of these and take them to your nearest health token exchange service to trade them for an extra health container. Yay, you made it all the way. I knew you would. Wind Hill's right here. It's just a small village, nowhere near the size of Nightingale City, where I'm from. It's a cute place though, and it's quiet, peaceful, and remote. Just the thing if you find that you need to disappear for a little while. I'll make my way back to Nightingale City eventually, but for now I'm loafing around in these parts of the world. By the way, don't be shy and go talk to the people. That's really the best way to learn more about what's going on around here. And don't hesitate to talk to the same person several times either. I find that most people just love the sound of their own voices, and almost everyone has many interesting things to say if you just prod them one. Myself, I've been bothering every stranger I've met all the way from Nightingale City. So, I've been thinking. Elephants are supposed to be these mighty protectors of the world, right? They appear in times of great distress to restore harmony. Isn't that so? I think so. I'm not sure. So, if you're here now from thin air, does that mean something really, really bad is about to happen to the world? So, this way, Wind Hill. Small village with a big wind obsession. Ah, hopefully don't break that wind. Wind Hill. Something is scribbled beneath the name. Ingrid was here. Good day. Oh, hello there, little one. You startled me. Pray tell, what exactly are you? Some sort of animal? I'm terribly sorry to ask if it's rude. If it's rude, I mean. It's just, you may very well be the first 4-legged creature I've ever talked with. It's quite alright, ma'am. I am an elephant. An elephant, you say? How curious. I've never heard of elephants before. I have come here to help people and do my best to bring joy to the world. Well, that sounds positively splendid. Welcome to Wind Hill, little elephant. Our village is not big, but it's quite charming, wouldn't you say? I think you can make many new friends here if you just take a look around. There's a barber shop further up the hill. If you have some coins, why don't you take a visit and see if you can find a new style that you might fancy? I'm just looking for an excuse to sneak off to my secret jar shrine in the forest. Wow, you have the jar shrine. Wow, man. Sorry about that. Oops. Did you know that Mekani built a whole network of subterranean railways all over the kingdom? One day I'm going to ride a train all the way to Nightingale City, but I'm too small to ride that far. Can the railroads take you anywhere? Yes, all the major cities, and lots of other places as well. But you'll have to visit the cities first by yourself before you can take a train there. That's why I'm not allowed to ride, yet. In the meantime, I wear my trusty adventure helmet. People always talk about how grand Nightingale City is. Personally, I find it hard to believe that any place could be bigger than Windhill. Did you know that the train engines use boiling water to move? They make sounds like huge dragons. When I grow up, I want to travel all over the world and write articles and books about all the places that I visit. Okay. Useful information, huh? That would not qualify. Help me! My scientific experiments seem to have attracted a whole lot of snokes. They have invaded my cellar, and I can't go down there anymore. Maybe I can help you clear them out? Oh, could you? They are nasty little creatures, but they are not very dangerous if one is careful. If you find any treasure down in the cellar, you can keep it as a reward for helping me with the snoke problem. Snokes are a member of the Veridae family? Yeah, snokes are a member of the Veridae family, but they are not venomous to humans. They are, however, known to be very aggressive, even towards creatures much larger than themselves. A single snoke is easily dealt with, but they often group together in larger numbers, and this can make them quite dangerous. A group of snokes is called a pit. Oh, okay. Same thing. Good. Oh, why do you know so much about that? Darn weirdo. I could study this map for hours. Windhill, Nightingale City, and Sundergarden, and Freehaven. It's all there. There should be a map like this in every town, and we just received one here in Windhill. That's cool. You found a health token. Yeah. Just stops in the middle like that? Windhill's Candy Pirate Club. No grown-ups allowed. If you can get past our obstacle, you will find our treasure. jar-breaking elephant, really. Really? We should have to break every pot one at a time. Elf token. Things get resupplied, huh? That's interesting. The old man who lives down over there is so scary. He is the village undertaker and he's a zombie. Zombie? What do you mean? I mean, he's not alive. He's no less a corpse than those he has undertaken to undertake. He's wearing a long black coat. His hands are cold as the breath of death and his face is white as bone. He gives me the heebie-jeebies. What are you doing here by his house then? I want to get a good look at him, of course. This is so exciting. Hour 2 of my super scary ghost hunt. The Undertaker has still not left his house. Question, is he unable to leave his coffin behind? I'm spying on the Undertaker. He's a zombie, you know. Rude kid. Good day, sir. Why, aren't you a strange creature? If you don't mind me asking, sir, what exactly are you? I am an elephant. My name is Yono. You're a pretty strange one yourself. Oh, not at all, sir. I'm a Mekani. I come from the robotic city-state of Freehaven. If you're wondering what I'm doing down here in Windhill, sir, the answer is that I am on vacation. Do you know, sir, that Freehaven was founded by the Mekani almost 300 years ago? It is our own glorious city-state, and we are even governed by our own robotic laws. Freehaven is still part of the kingdom, mind you, sir, and subject to the human queen. That is why I can travel all the way to this picturesque village without any passport or anything. What a time to be alive. Are there any other robots around here? Well, sir, I did meet this large fellow who was a vending machine, but there are mostly just humans in these parts. I expect you'll meet more in Mekani if you visit the capital city. But of course, sir, you should go to Freehaven if you really want to meet more robots. You are a very helpful little creature, aren't you? I sure am, sir. It is in my internal design. My ancestors were once constructed to serve the humans. We are free now, of course, but you know what they say about old habits. Thank you for all your help. Always a pleasure, sir. Ah, wow. Welcome, Venture. This is your health token exchange service. Speaking. How may I help you today, sir? Token exchange? Indeed, sir. This is the place you trade your health tokens for extra health containers. One brand new container is 4 tokens. I see. So, whenever you have collected 4 health tokens, you can come to me or to one of my associates and exchange them for 1 more health container, which will increase your maximum health. That's very nice of you. I will certainly bring health tokens back here when I find them. Always good. Always glad to be of service, sir. Have a good day. Good day. I'm a traveling marble merchant. I sell marbles. That's very nice. How's business going? Not good at all. I put down the merchandise for a short while, and now I can't find them for the life of me. I can't for the life of me remember where I put it. Have you lost your marbles? Yes, I have. I can't find them anywhere. I'll help you look. You will? Yes, I'm an elephant. I'm here to bring peace and harmony and to help anyone in need. I will find your marbles for you. Thank you very much. Oh! I'm still looking for your marbles, or your lost marbles. I'm sure I left them somewhere around here. I think I lost them when I was resting beneath a tree. It's interesting he or she doesn't make a sound when they walk. Welcome to the Windhill Barbershop. What can I do for you today? Something cheerful and light? Or maybe you're looking for something that brings out the mystery in you. Yellow Fant is 80 coins. Oh, I only have 80 coins. Obviously worth it. Baby blue is just fine to me. What to do? Oh, what are you? I'm an elephant. I've come to this realm to help the people in need. Why, that is certainly grand, for I am indeed in need. Do you see my crops out there? I just can't get them to grow. Why not? What do they need? Beats me. Maybe they just need some water. It has been a rather dry day as of late. Maybe you can find a tub of water somewhere and fill up that prolonged proboscis of yours. That certainly sounds like a job for me. I'm on it. Oh, okay. Just one thing. You did it! You made all my plants grow. That was certainly the most glorious display of nose action I have ever seen. At least since my grandma sneezed that one time. What should I say? Helpful. Helpful. It's the fourth one. Like the shortcut. Hello, stranger. You are new to these lands. Yes, I am. In fact, I just landed. I have never seen an elephant before. They say it's an omen of good things to come for both the living and the dead. I am one of the Bonewights. We are the walking remains of the long-time dead, eternally enjoying the beauty of the world. I've never met a dead person before. How come you do not lie buried in the ground yourself? It is because of the Thunder Garden. Hundreds of years ago, a huge battle took place in the fields that are now called the Thunder Garden. The two armies were the largest the world had ever seen, and so equal in strength that not one of them could defeat the other. The bloodbath lasted for days, until not a single warrior was left standing. There was no victor. But the dead bodies of the warriors sank into the earth like seeds, and these ancient cadavers are now sprouting Bonewights like me. We spring from the ground like flowers and exist in this world without aging or dying. The Thunder Garden is our home. It sounds like a place of wonder. The sacred cemetery is the most beautiful place on this earth. What are you doing in Windle? I work here as the village undertaker. This is a nice little place, and the task of grave digging suits me. The humans think of it as a lowly and undignified job, but to me it makes little difference if I dig holes in the ground, or if I do something else. The status of my occupation holds no value, so I might as well dig graves. It also puts me in contact with a lot of deceased human bodies, which are objects I find endless fascination in. Death is a curious thing, is it not? What is the Thunder Garden like? The humans call it the city-state of the Bonewights, but I don't see it that way. The humans and Mekani think of it as a city, because they like cities and can only describe the world in terms they know. But the Thunder Garden has no walls or houses, no farms or trading posts. We do not eat nor sleep, so why should we build these things? Material goods, which seem so important to the humans, are irrelevant to us, and such things would only disturb the peacefulness of the place. Kind of interesting world they have here. Hey there, Yono. Look at the sleeping boy I found. Can we keep him? Judging from his clothes and shaved head, I'd wager he's a monk from the temple in the city, though he can hardly be more than a novice. And that makes me wonder what he's doing all the way out here. Or perhaps what he should be doing instead of dozing off. Wouldn't it be hilarious to wake him up in a really startling fashion? Maybe I should yell really loud in his ear. No, wait. Let's splash a bucket of water on his face. That would certainly be a right laugh. Don't you think he'll be upset? Look at it this way. He is most likely here in Wintonville for a reason. Some pilgrimage or mission or something. And if that's the case, he shouldn't be sleeping like this in the first place. In fact, I bet he'll be thankful if you wake him up. Let's find a bucket of water and splash it all over him. That'll wake him up, all right. Come to think of it, I bet your spectacular trunk is perfect for holding and spraying water. What say you? Let's wake this young monk up and ask him what he is up to. What? What's going on? I'm awake, I'm awake! Hello there, sleepyhead. My name is Sandara, and this is my friend, Yono. He's an elephant. Hi, Sandara. I am pleased to meet you. And my name is Kai, and I... Wait, did you say elephant? Ivory above, you really are an elephant. You have the trunk, and the ears and everything. I can't believe my eyes. Believe it, Buster. He looks just like that big statue in the town square. Then it is true. All of it. That means there are blessed times indeed. I'm glad my present means so much to you, but I wouldn't exactly say... It means everything. Most people nowadays regard elephants as creatures of myth, if they know of you at all. It has been over 1,000 years since this world was last visited by an elephant, and the memories of those times have transformed to fancy legends and fairy tales. The temple in Nightingale City is trying to keep the old traditions alive, but we are only a handful of monks nowadays. And desperate enough to intimidate just about anyone, it seems. Or initiate anyone. Sandara, that wasn't a very nice thing to say. It's true, though. I was sent here to Windhill on a mission, though what that mission is was never really specified. I suspect they just wandered me out of the temple for a while, after the incident with the tapestry and soup, and the cat, and the ancient face. Oh man, I wish I could have seen that. But I'm glad I'm here now, and get to see Yono the elephant with my own eyes. I must guide you back to Nightingale City. How surprised the other monks will be when I, the lost hope, turn back together with the next elephant. I'm from Nightingale City as well, and that's where all the real action is. Now that Yona's here, we should totally spread the good news to all the people of the kingdom. Okay. We'll head north from here, though, through Hedgehog Forest. Come on, let's go already. Oh, I should get the token. Darn. Congratulations, sir. You have enough health tokens for our brand new health container. Your maximum health will be increased by 1 and your health fully replenished. Have a good day, sir. Better watch out, Yono. There are a couple of robogoblins down in the valley, and they seem to have blocked the path with a fire. Robogoblins? Or robgoblins? What are they? Predatory and aggressive little scavengers. Because of their weapons and armor, they look a bit like people, but they're really not. They're just attracted to metals and will carry around anything they can find, steal or plunder. They're just like what my mom says our lives would be like without a structured society. Nasty, brutish, and short. Do you think you can get rid of the Robgoblin ambush ahead? They have cut off our only way to the big city. Ever since I can remember, I have always wanted to believe in the stories. That's why I became a monk in the first place, to learn more about the mystical elephants who came to our world every millennium, to restore balance and harmony in the realm of chaos. And now you are here, which confirms my belief and brings a purpose to my whole life. I was so lost. I'm terribly sorry for the state of the world, Yono. There are robgoblins all over the place, and it's a real hassle to travel between cities. I'm afraid you'll have to see a fight or two before we reach our journey's end. I'll certainly do my best. I have faith in you. Well, obviously, but you know what I mean. How much chaos is the world in exactly? I don't know. Perhaps there's some darkness lurking beneath the surface that you are fated to confront. Or maybe there's some other grand quest or feat that only an elephant can handle. Or perhaps you can help out with little things, be of assistance whenever people are in need. No, don't. The cable raft system is out of order during low tide. Sorry for the inconvenience. Just fall right off. Kids game. Restrict that. I thought I could get up there. Hello, bet you didn't expect to meet me here. Can you guess how I got here? I snuck on a train and rode it all the way to this weird tunnel. It was awesome. It was the best. I'm glad to hear that, but this tunnel is full of traps and hobgoblins. It can be dangerous. Yeah, I know. I'm not really going to venture further into the tunnel. I just wanted to ride the train. I'm going to sneak back on one and go home to Windhill again. By the way, do you want me to tell you something about trains? I know a lot about trains. Okay. Whenever you arrive at a new place, it's a good habit to seek out and check in at the train station so that you can quickly travel there again in the future. That's all for me. Time to ride the train back to Windhill. I'm going to sneak onto an underground train and go home to Windhill again. Okay, good. Okay. Oh, guess I'll go back. Okay. Okay, why don't we stop it there? This is Audap 3. You've been watching Yono and the Celestial Elephants. It's not a bad game, actually. It's not offensive. I don't know, I'm not sure if you'd be into it, but I think it's kind of fun. We'll see if I can manage to keep my interest all the way through the game. Bear in mind that it doesn't work with the Pro Controller for some reason, so you'll have to use your Joy-Cons to play the game. Maybe there'll be a patch for it later, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.